Hi, Twin Flames. Many of the DFs have been commenting on my post, and I have also received DMs from the Divine Feminines that we keep on seeing videos on channeling and from the masculines, and there we see lots of romantic things being said by a masculine, but in real 3D they're not expressing that. And it's exactly the contradictory to what we see in our 3D reality. So they just get confused whether, even if their divine masculine feels that about um, them, because they're not showing it, they're not expressing themselves. But just see, it's not a normal relationship, from the very beginning. If you and your masculine would have confessed their feelings, and he has been very expressive to you, you have been this loving to him, and it would have been a very smooth journey, then just tell me now, where would this element of a very hard twin flame journey would have played its role? How would have you changed yourself, or your masculine would have changed himself? This twin flame journey is called the most difficult journey for a reason, and that reason is that your masculine will not always say what he feels. He feels a lot of things, and only because of these feelings that he's being distant, because the masculines by nature do not like to be vulnerable or feel a lot of emotions, because they're already emotional. Don't think that masculines are not emotional. They are emotional, but they don't like to express it, because it may show them as weak. So whenever a masculine is showing lots of feelings to you, it's not always necessary that he also feels the same. But go according to your intuition now. Even if he is not expressing to you, that does not means now that he does not loves you. All these messages or all these channelings that we get on YouTube or anywhere in videos is true. It's somewhere in your divine masculine's heart and his mind, but he won't speak up. He won't speak up because he doesn't always want to portray himself as vulnerable to his feminine or to anyone. See, to get to that stage where he can be enough confident and you know he to speak up these things, he has to shed his ego, his pride, which he always carried with him, to cover up the weaknesses in his life, his soul. Because whenever we are weak inside now, we portray to the world that we're not weak. Because whenever you see someone or you hear someone saying that I don't care about things, and I don't feel anything, and whenever someone tries to portray that he's strong, it's not always necessary that he's strong. So your divine masculine may portray that he is unaffected by these things, but he is affected. He is so not ready to accept these things, these emotions. He feels this, he keeps it inside him, but he won't let you know that easily. This twin flame relationship, if you actually understood the mechanism, the reasons, and the working of this twin flame relationship, now I'll make a video on this to make it more clearer why this twin flame journey is created, and how does it works. So I'll create a video on this after this. But you just have to understand this one thing, that your divine masculine is not expressing only because he has certain issues. First of all, he doesn't wants to be vulnerable. He doesn't have a nature of showing his emotions outside, and he's not wanting to admit that feelings, and he has commitment issues many times. um, he may have other issues like career issues or financial finance issues, or he may be in pride or ego. We feminines by nature tend to speak up anything which is in our hearts. We feminines are like that only. We write big paragraphs on our love and send to our masculines. Initially we did that, ain't we? So we feminines are like this by nature. Whatever we have in our heart, we write a long paragraph and send to our masculines, and that makes our masculines uncomfortable because he's not that expressive. So he's unable to understand those things, because whatever he feels, he keep inside his heart. So God also needs time to make your masculine enough. Um, you know, you can say extrovert, so that he can also express his feelings and his his emotions outside. And this is only what this journey is all about, because the masculine is too masculine right now to admit his feelings, to speak up about his emotions, to express it to you. He won't make a call to you, or he won't text you and write long paragraphs, expressing his feelings and, uh, about all these things. You just have to feel it for now, because by the time you get united permanently, that would be a different masculine you will get, uh, who's expressive, who loves you. I mean, he still loves you. You will feel he loves you, because he'll learn to express by then, and that is only he's working on, right? So just you don't have to doubt about anything. This is these are the feelings of your divine masculines, but they are not ready right now to admit these feelings, and that's all.